Hello everyone and welcome to another Pyro Gaming video. As Bungie attempts to get Destiny 2 to climb out of the dumpster and be a good game, we are met with several in-game changes and updates as the weeks go on. The most recent of these updates was the February update, which brought scoring to the Nightfall and eliminated the Nightfall timer. These Nightfall changes also eliminated any kind of modifiers on the normal version of the Nightfall. Bungie has since stated that they will look into adding those modifiers back in a future update, but for now, they just want to see how everything plays out with the new scoring system before they implement any long-term changes. As far as the Prestige version of the Nightfall, the only real incentive to go and do that is to get the high score and have bragging rights, or at 20,000, 40,000, 60,000, and 80,000 score, you can get variants to the Nightfall specific emblems. Now, for me personally, we two-manned the Nightfall. With me and a buddy of mine, we weren't really trying all that hard in a normal Nightfall, but we were able to get past that 20,000 score threshold, which does not seem very hard to obtain in a normal mode Nightfall. However, to reach 40,000, 60,000, and 80,000, you almost certainly are going to have to do the Prestige version of the Nightfall to unlock those varying Nightfall-specific emblems. Now, as I said, unless you want to unlock all 4 variants of that Nightfall-specific emblem, there's really no incentive to go and do the Prestige version of the Nightfall each and every week. You actually don't even need to reach any kind of score threshold in order to get the loot from said Nightfall. You can go into a Nightfall solo, spend 2 hours, finish with a score of 0, and you're still going to get the same loot as somebody who goes into a Prestige Nightfall and gets yourself a, say, 118,000 score. So again, incentive becomes the main issue, which is one of the biggest problems that Destiny 2 has faced since its release. Now, as far as incentive goes, there was originally supposed to be Nightfall-specific weapons to launch alongside these Nightfall changes in the February update. However, Christopher Barrett, Destiny 2's new lead director, has since stated on Twitter that these weapons were postponed until the March update because the dev team really wants to make sure they get them 100% right. Now, while I am a little disappointed that I have to wait yet another month in order to get strike-specific or Nightfall-specific weapons, I can't argue that these weapons need to be perfect. So if Bungie needs to take a little bit more time to make them great, I'm okay with that. That being said, I really hope that Bungie locks these weapons in the Nightfall behind a very, very high score threshold and make it to where you can only obtain them from the Prestige Nightfall. If you're, for example, guaranteed to get one of these weapons from completing your first normal Nightfall on that specific strike, then they're going to be kind of pointless. There's no fun there, there's no grind there. I don't want that. I want to go in and have to get a score of 100,000 in a Prestige Nightfall and have to do it multiple times in order to obtain that score. I want to grind. So all that being said, these Nightfall-specific weapons could potentially give us something to log on for and look forward to each and every week when we do a Nightfall. And given how many strikes there are in Destiny, if this release is in March as it is currently scheduled, that will be just enough incentive to keep us playing each and every week until May, which is when we get Expansion 2. So here's hoping that Bungie does this right. In other Destiny news, there is a new special emblem that you can collect right now in-game by going over to the Bungie store and purchasing the new gold variant Osiris Funko Pop for $11.99 US. The new emblem is named Sonic Simulant, and it looks very Mercury-ish, I guess you could say. And it doesn't look too bad, but I wouldn't recommend going and, buying a Funko Pop just to get this emblem. However, if you do collect Funko Pops, or if you just can collect Destiny stuff like I do, then this would be a nice addition to your collection. And before you rush to the comment section on this video to spread hate about Bungie trying to make more money, the Bungie store is 100% for charity. Every single penny spent on the Bungie store goes directly to the Bungie Foundation, which is a charitable organization that helps out several charities. It's actually a very, very reputable thing, so rest assured that your money will be going to a good cause and not just filling up Bungie's wallet. In other news, Iron Banner will be making a return this Tuesday, March 6th, 2018, and will be lasting for 1 week as it normally does, ending on next Tuesday, March 13th. The game mode for this Iron Banner will be Clash, and Lord Saladin will have 3 new weapons available for direct purchase for a combination of Legendary Shards and Iron Banner tokens. These 3 weapons are a new auto rifle, a new grenade launcher, and a new scout rifle. I'm not 100% sure what the perks are. I actually don't know how to look up the perks on these weapons before they go live, so if you do know how to do that, please comment down below and let me know. And in addition to that, the Iron Banner ornaments for Season 2 will still be active, and your progress from the first Iron Banner of Season 2 will carry over into this Iron Banner. So go ahead and get those Iron Banner ornaments finished up, because this might be the last Iron Banner of Season 2. I'm not 100% sure, Bungie hasn't said for sure, but if it's anything like Season 1, we had 2 faction rallies and 2 Iron Banners, so we'll just have to wait and see. That being said, I do feel like we will get a 3rd faction rally and a 3rd Iron Banner in Season 2, for the simple fact that Season 2 is going to be a little bit longer than Season 1 was. And in addition to that, there is not an update scheduled for April, so we're going to need something to fill that gap. So I would not be surprised if we do get a 3rd Iron Banner and a 3rd faction rally this season, but like I said, I wouldn't risk it. Go ahead and try to get those ornaments taken care of now if you haven't already and you do want to collect them. And on the subject of Iron Banner, future Iron Banners, not counting this next one, but Iron Banners going forward, will feature some new changes, the most notable of which will be Iron Banner will be switched to 6v6 as opposed to 4v4. In addition to that, match time limit will increase to 12 minutes, score limit is going to be 125 points, the respawn time is going to be 7 seconds, all control zones will start off neutral instead of automatically capped for A and C, and control zones will take slightly longer to capture by default. Additionally, Guardians, max of 3, in control zones increase capture speed, and Guardians participating in a capture get more super energy. Now, this all pertains to Control Iron Banner, not Clash, because obviously Clash doesn't have capture zones, but you will still get these changes in Control. You can expect these changes for Iron Banner to go live in the March update on March 27th of this year, and in addition to those, you will also get a new weekly featured Crucible playlist that will rotate each week between 3 different game types. These game types include Rumble, which will now be 8 players, and you will get no points for assist. A single point will be given to each person that gets a kill, and that is it. You will also get Mayhem. Mayhem will be unchanged, and then you will also get a weekly featured version of doubles that will be slightly different from the one that we saw in the Valentine's Day update. And on that note, this video is going to come to an end. I will be making another video here pretty soon showcasing everything to expect in that March update, but that is going to bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and take care.